Okay guys, welcome to Billie Eilish, Everything I Wanted, the tutorial. Let me first play what we're going to go after, and then we will dive into things. So the left hand's kind of doing this loop. Okay, you're going to have to master this loop. Okay, that's a loop, which is really cool. And then the right hand will kind of do stuff like this. Okay, so the right hand will take care of the melody lines. I'll teach you all that, and then it's going to go into the chorus, which sounds like this. Okay, so this is a really beautiful song. The chords, if you're able to master them, you can kind of just sit down on the piano and really enjoy what you're playing. I really love this song. That's why I'm doing the tutorial to it. Let's jump into it. Let's master that left hand loop. So what you're going to have to master is this right here. So you're going to start off on a D major 7. Okay, D major 7. Then you hit on the A here with your 2 finger, and then go to an E chord. So one more time. So you go. Okay, and then from here, your thumb is going to open up to the C sharp. So you're going to go and then hit your middle note. Okay, so this is kind of tricky to get down. You're going to have to practice this for a while. And then back to the D. Okay, let me do that one more time. Slowly. Open your thumb, middle note, and get back to the D. Okay, then you'll do it again, but it switches up just a little bit, and then you'll have to memorize this loop, okay? So then it does this walk up. So you got to practice that. So it's going to go A with your 4 finger. Fingering is very important here. Okay, so really important stuff. And if you put the work in right now, I'm telling you, you're going to play this song for your friends. Love it when you play it. So put the work in. Okay, so the walk up to start again, and then let me show you the change up. So you should know this here. Now instead of opening our thumb, what we're going to do is move completely down here, okay, to the C sharp minor. Okay, don't get overwhelmed, just master that loop. So let me play the loop slowly twice for you so that you know what loop you're after, and then maybe pause the video, study that loop, practice that loop, and then we'll jump into some of the okay, we'll jump into some of the singing parts, and then obviously the chorus, and then that cool chord that she does in the chorus. Okay, it's very, very gospel-y. Okay, so here's the loop slowly. Slow it down even more. Okay, now the change up, instead of my thumb opening, I'm going to move down. Okay, that's the loop. Let's repeat it. Thumb is going to open up here. Walk up. Okay, instead of thumb opening, we're going to go down. Okay, it does that over and over. Let me show you what the right hand's doing, and then we'll jump into the chorus, and then you should have this song down after a couple of hours of practice. Yes, hours of practice. That's how hard piano is. Guys, if you want to learn how I'm playing here, kind of with these chords, and how I'm able to freestyle, check out my programs up here. You're going to really enjoy piano better if you have an understanding of chord structures, and you can kind of see some of the noodling I'm doing here. It's really fun. Okay, so let's jump into what the right hand's doing. So, do, 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 do. Okay, so that's the first right hand melody. She goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then, okay, so you're going to have to master that. So let's practice that. Let's go slowly. This is us mimicking what she's singing. Okay, so once you've mastered that little part right there, you're going to repeat it again. Okay, you got to memorize this stuff, write it down, and then it's going to go into this part. Okay, so a little bit slower. The cool thing is, once you memorize these, they repeat a lot. And then we're going to go into this. Okay, so let me do that whole loop. This is going to pair with the left hand, so it's going to go. Now do that again. Okay, now the switch up. And then the loop starts again. Okay, so go through that little section there, master that first just with your right hand, and then master your left hand, and then I'm going to show you how to put it together. It's a little tricky. The phrasing on how she's timing all of this is beautiful, and it's captivating because of the timing. That's what I think. The lyrics are also exceptional, and then the chords are just fabulous. You know, this chord's just amazing. Okay, so check it out. Here's how you put it together. So after your second hit there, so you have the walk up. So notice that I'm using my left hand to cue when my right hand starts. So you have one, and then the second hit, right after the second hit here, my right hand just goes do 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 do, and then lands with the left hand at the same time at the bottom here. So you go slowly. Second hit in the left hand, start do do. So listen to how it sounds without me talking. Okay, so master that. Okay, then what's going to happen, instead of after the second hit, it's going to be after the first hit for the next chord. So first hit, and then you start your phrase. So first hit, and then you start. Okay, so. Second hit. See, after the first hit now, okay, so you should be tracking. You have to rewind it and watch. If you haven't had your hands mastered separate, there's no way you're putting this together. But it's worth it. I told you at the beginning, it's so worth it because this song is so pretty. So stick with it. So first hit here. Okay, so let me play through that slowly without talking so you see how it goes from the beginning. Here we go. Left hand will go by itself, one round. Okay, then we'll move on into the next part, which is this part. Okay, so you're going to have to master that. That's what the right hand is doing. Okay, so I already showed you this, and then do 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 do. So the cool thing is that do 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 do, that starts when this little walk up goes. So okay, now if you don't want to do the walk up there and you just want to focus on hitting this chord, you can do that. So you can go do 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 do. Okay, then that part is done right there. Okay, so let me play through the whole verse, then we'll go into the chorus. Like I've encouraged you plenty of times already in this video, you're going to have to spend time learning this song if you really want to master it. Those falling notes, those tutorials can sometimes be helpful, but for a song like this, you have to understand when the left hand is cueing the right hand to start. Okay, and like I mentioned, if you're serious about learning piano and you want to like master your rhythms and your hand control, just check out my paid content up here. It's a paid course, one-time payment, lifetime access to everything, and it's awesome. So let's go through the entire verse, like I said, then the chorus, and we'll be done. Okay, so. And forgive me if I mess up. I just learned this. Okay, so you'll do a loop just with the left hand. Okay, here we go. And then it'll go, and then loop back to the beginning. Okay, so hopefully you should see how that loop goes. Then it'll do that a couple of times. You have to listen to the song to know how many times. I know how many, but it would just confuse you. I would be like 1 and then 2 here and then that part and this part. Okay, let's jump into the chorus. If you really want to master this song, you have to listen to the actual song itself, then come back to this tutorial and then master it from there. You have to put the work in, guys. Really, I think I'm on this little kick because I've been teaching piano all this week and talking with a lot of my online students, and people just don't want to put in the work when it comes to piano. You have to practice. That's the bottom line. Practice. I'm giving you a really good structure to the song, and I hope you're really enjoying it. You can do it. You can learn to play a beautiful piano. So the chorus goes like this. The left hand is just going to be pumping away on a D chord. Thank God our left hand's much easier here. Okay, so this is what the left hand's doing. It's doing to an E chord, and then, okay, we're going to do an A inversion, A over C sharp, however you want to think of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. As a good piano student, you should master hands separate, so master that first, okay? So that's going to loop around, and I'll show you how many times, and then eventually you're going to have to master this chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this chord right here. So instead of the A over C sharp or A inversion, you're going to actually be playing this. Okay, this is like the diminished chord. Yeah, diminished chord inversion. Anyways. Okay, so you're going to have this chord that you got to memorize after your E. So the third chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, da, da. Back to the D and go again. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? And then there and there. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. So notice that the right hand is going to start the melody line after the second hit. So 1, 2. As long as I'm here. 1, 2. And then it'll go again. 1, 2. And then it goes back into the verse. Okay, so let me break that down for you. So notice I was always counting the 1, 2, do, 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 da, I'm here. So notice the left hand is going to cue our right hand on when to start after the second count. So 1, 2, do, 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 do. Okay, like I've mentioned already, if you struggle with your hands and being able to control things, you got to check out that course up there. That's going to change everything for you. The Rhythm Techniques for You course. So 1, 2, do, do. So the right hand's just doing basically the same thing. As long as I'm here. Okay, you got to be able to sing it. 1, 2, do, 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 and does it again. Do, 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 do. Now let's switch up on the third one. 1, 2, do, 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 do. So do, 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 that's with this chord. Do, 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 do. Okay, so there. Okay, so you put it all together. Now, if I, instead of playing single notes here, if I were to kind of just open up to an octave here and fill out my chords, because I understand what my chord structures are doing, I might be able to do something like this. Okay guys, I hope that was a helpful tutorial. Thanks for watching. Watch it through again. You can learn how to play this beautiful song. Make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you guys in another video.